Hi guys, it's Emma. Welcome to Journal of a Piano Teacher. Before I get started, I'd just like to say, please leave me a like and a comment, and I hope you have a great day. So, I've kind of fallen behind on this series, as you can see. I'm just kind of gonna pick up off from last night. I didn't do a recap of students from yesterday. So, students D, E, and F were here last night. Student D, I'm trying to remember. I think there was a story about her, and I can't remember. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that. So student E came in at her normal time, and she did very well. Student D and E are my little girl duet pair that played together for the recital, and they've been so cute the last couple weeks. They keep asking about each other, and I think they're looking forward to the spring already because they know that they'll probably get to play duets together once again, which I think is so cute. They've made such good friends. Anyway, student E was here for her lesson, and there was an incident that occurred right after her lesson. So she only has a 45-minute lesson, and at the 45, there was a girl. Hang on, back up. So, the building that I use, there's a girl that comes and uses the building. She uses the internet to do her homework, and she's been there the last couple weeks trying to get her grades up. Let's call her Katie. Okay, so Katie comes to me at the end of student E's lesson and says, "Hey, Emma, this was left on the door." And she handed me a paper that says on the front of it, "It is watching you," and it had a picture of an eye. Now, remember, it gets dark here around the time that I start with my second student, around this time of year. And so it was kind of unnerving, and I asked her, "Katie, did you see anyone?" And she said, yes, it was about a middle-aged man. He was wearing a dark hoodie, and he had the hood up, and he had a dog with him, and he taped it on the door. It was very strange, and so the grandma of student E suggested that we call the non-emergency number, so I called and spoke with dispatch. They sent out an officer who came and took a report from us and said that he'll keep an eye out. Anyway, that happened, and it was very unnerving because I walk back and forth between my studio and the house very regularly, and to even consider the fact that someone's watching me, and with children, and especially girls, that's actually quite frightening. So I've been discussing with my mom what to do about this situation. We considered bringing my students to our house and just working around that. But then, of course, it was brought up, what if people start watching our house? That's very dangerous as well. Anyways, Katie will no longer be doing her homework in the building. So we've got a lot of things to discuss. Everything's up in the air. It's intimidating, but I know we'll get through this. Student F was my last student of the night. She's... she makes me chuckle. So she's going through a set of books for an older beginner because she's 15 and she has never taken lessons before. She does have music experience. She's played in band for the past 3.5 years. So teaching her has been a little bit of a unique process because she can count very, very well. She knows music in general. However, she is used to playing in a group, not as a soloist. She also played a wind instrument, so she has no experience using her fingers. So it's like she's advanced on one end of this, on some of the techniques, and then the other ones she has no technique. So filling in all those holes has been quite a challenge for me. I've enjoyed it. She's a good student. I wish she'd practice more, but yeah. So in her particular books, I've never gone through these books because they're older beginner books. I usually begin with younger kids, and we go through a different set of books. That being said, Student F, going through these brand new books that I've never seen before, I have to pay attention to every song because I don't know them. I've never heard them. With my other students, I can kind of just be writing things down or multitasking because I already know the music in those books. I've heard it so much that I can point out mistakes right away just by hearing things. But with Student F, I don't know, so I have to watch her every move, and it's very different. I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing, it's just very different. There's a song in her books, it's called Chant of the Monks, and we've had a good chuckle over some of these titles. She's not the only one who makes fun of the titles in the book. Student G, also, he's 16, and he totally makes fun of the titles. He thinks we need to go through and rename every single song. Yeah. So, I've only got a couple minutes left to record, but, yeah, lots has happened this week. I started a new student on my first day of the week. And I have very, very high hopes for him. So, yeah. A good week, a weird week, a scary week. Yeah, it's been interesting. I will hopefully make some videos about the recital here in the next day, so be looking forward to those. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and go and enjoy some music. Bye!